Saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
I understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous you got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle. And that was an effective attack, guys. Producing a trampling.
Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless.
Oh, that hurt.
Mark with the wherewithal to avoid that.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
Oh, trying to dislocate the shoulder. And Coffee is really being knocked around here.
Coffee now just trying to survive.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Hurricane Rana! Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. With a basement drop kick.
They got the power on display with the military press, followed by the gut check. Getting set up in the corner now. Sunrise.
He's got him square in his sights here.
Right. Package pile driver.
And Coffee is laid out.
Looking for the pin. Coffee's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffee right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Ouch. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Drop kick to the side of the skull.
Big stomp.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created.
Reversal from Noam Dar.
One counter met by another.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. With the counter.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
Now's a chance for Dar to get back into this match.
Oh, put down face first.
Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
And he manages to kick out in one.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. Ooh.
Hooked up.
and avoids taking any damage.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Get ready, gentlemen, for a sight to behold. Panama Sunrise, good night. Is it enough? The cover. 2. And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
They are out of here.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
I love being on the black and gold brand. Such exciting talent here.
You know it holds a special place in my heart, Cole.
A jumping stop to the gut.
Hoisted up on their shoulders.
Death Valley Driver.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Playing him on the top rope.
This is not going to end well.
Neck breaker from the top turnbuckle.
Oof, kick finds it.
Hurricanrana, ideals meal.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Man, that was a hard landing.
He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He's definitely running into a roadblock here. Oh, double knee arm breaker.
Oh, crossbody wipes them out. Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Wilson driver.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
2 count. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant.
Now we've got Wesley jumping into this gauntlet. The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match.
A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course the WWE Universe is excited.
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Got him in the corner now.
Wards off that offense from Wes. Big kick to the side of the face. Look at the height.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Answering right back with the European uppercut.
That's gonna hurt.
Ooh,
There's the kick. Second row.
followed by Panama Sunrise.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Gets the shoulder up and 1.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Launch to the floor.
About to have company.
Tope con hilo. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And he tosses him back in now.
Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Wilson driver.
Wesley is in serious danger.
2.
Eliminated. Here's the last superstar standing.
Here's your winner.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring any time now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.